Good day. Today is exercise the RV day, and meaning just going over all the systems. We need to fire the bus up and get it running. Haven't ran it in a while, so that's today's journey. Just emptied my black tank, so that's what I'm doing now. Got to empty the gray tank too, so you guys get to see what living on a bus is really like. Let's do it. Well, here's the toilet, and you guys want to see inside the toilet? No. So I use these. I'm not endorsing these guys, but they're pretty much drop-ins, and they basically deodorizes your tanks. Supposed to help things break down inside of the holding tanks to keep everything flowing, and they smell really good. Like, they're really potently strong. So I drop one of these in every time I empty the tank, and then usually you might want to put one around every half a tank depending on how big your tanks are. So in my case, my tanks are pretty, I'm just gonna let that sit like that for a little bit, and then when I decide to use the bathroom again, I'll go ahead and flush that. But depending on how big your tank is, how many you need to use throughout the duration. So on outside to the black, let's go. Guys, it is such a beautiful day out here today. Sunny Florida. It is a great day. Wow. I'm almost ready to go out here and get in the garden and start cleaning up. So we dropped our tank. I hear all the pressure is released. So here's the gritty job. I usually keep some gloves down here in the event that I need them. It looks like I'm missing one. So what we're going to do is just close that valve off. And there's a wasp. I was trying to get the wasp, y'all, and dropped the phone. Mayhem broke out. So we're going to go ahead and empty this guy. So simply just twist that off. I'm not putting any gloves on. Yes I will. Hang on. Mute. Alright, so we're going to unscrew that guy and take him off, and then we're going to switch it over to this side. And this side over here is our gray tank. So once you unscrew that, something's still pressurized over here, so we need to go and looky at our drain on the other side, see what we got going on. We'll be coming back here firing this monster up soon, so let's go see what we got going on. No, it's not coming out. I'm not sure why, but let's see. It's pressurized. Just got to release the pressure. Yep, this puppy is pressurized. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but you know, it's been raining a lot up here, so I'm sure that has a good bit to do with that. Now, I'll spare you guys the rest of the video here, and then we'll go back over there and try and see if we can pull that hose off. Now, they have like these slinkies that you can put to kind of give the drain line an elevation to go down on. I don't use it because of my setup here. I don't use it, but usually you would go down there and then it would just kind of whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this guy off. All right, and then we're gonna hook this guy over here. Same for the weak at heart. Now in this tank, is already empty, so I don't need to drain it, but usually I'll keep that one open. And then I'm going to take my hose. I got an outside hose here, and we're just going to run some water here, because most of the time you will get a little spillage. You know, sometimes you can get lucky. And I hose this out, and this is generally why I keep the bleach, just to kind of keep everything sanitized and clean. Luckily we didn't have any crazy issues. Generally I don't. It's not really bad. I mean, it's a part of living on the RV. You know, you gotta deal with it. So that's pretty much how we do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and see how much water we've used and go ahead and fill up the tanks on the water side. Okay guys, so got the other side all taken care of, emptied and clean. Now we just check our water levels. I put these on here. These are water meters. Basically they tell me how much water I have used since the last time I filled it, and it says we've only used about 67 gallons, so I'm not going to worry about filling this, because I've got about 150-ish or better on the freshwater tank. So we'll focus on cleaning this area up today. Organize some stuff, get all this stuff cleaned up, and clean the bay out, get the hose, wash everything out. I don't know, if I feel froggy, if I pull the hose out to clean all this out, I might just give it a good hand scrub, because sometimes I like to get in here and scrub, and I have not in a while. Just have not done it. I've been so busy. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're good on the water. So only thing else left now is to go ahead and fire up the bus, and that's what we're gonna do. I have to make sure everything is good and ready to start. Check our oil level before we fire it up. Yeah, I could actually use about a gallon or so, but it's enough in there to bring her to life. So let's see what we get. Well, we got it to life. I tried to film that, it cranking, but technical difficulties, but on the next one. Fire it right up, no problem. But that's why I keep cranking it every so often to keep it running. So we'll just let it run for a few minutes. I'll let it build up air pressure, and we'll keep on going. So the next thing is I'm going to go ahead and fill up. These are my heater tanks for my heaters. Go ahead and fire the heaters up, even though it is hot, but it's like AC, you know, in the winter. You don't want to not use it, because when you need to use it, that's usually when you have a problem. So we want to catch everything before it gets cold. These have been sitting since the summer came in, so I need to go ahead and fill those tanks up. I got one up front, and then we have one up here, in the rear, and then I have one up here in the front for the front portion of the bus. So that's where that guy is. So we're going to go ahead and fill those guys up so they are already full and ready to go. Sorry guys, I know my camera and ship is off a little bit, but I'm doing the best I can right now. And I do have tripods and all that, but this was on the fly. This was a on the fly video, so I really didn't get the prep for it, so apologies. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and fill these guys up. I believe I have diesel, so I'm gonna go check, make sure that I have diesel, and that is diesel heat. I do have a mini propane heater in here, but I don't use the propane heater. It was cool at one time when we were using it for just a little, wanting to just warm up a little bit, and it does great for that, but it's not efficient, you know. Just to me, it's just a waste of propane. Speaking of propane, okay, so we got a full tank there. Just wanted to make sure we had a full tank, and then we have another one. Our actual tank that holds, that actually connected to the bus, goes on the other side. So this is just a backup tank. We rarely use propane because some buses and some RVs use propane for heat, and I did away with that, so we didn't need to do that. So we use these diesel heaters, and they are perfect. We use these in the trucking industry, and that's what prompted me to want to use them, because they are very efficient and they use very little diesel. So yeah. Okay, I see the bus is starting to rise up. You guys probably can't see that on the camera, but it is definitely moving up. So the air pressure has pumped up. I got a mud doppler nest up there. We're going to take that guy out of there. Get out of here. Gone. So yeah. So that's the hot water tank there, that big guy there, if you guys wondering what that thing is. So let's go see if we got diesel. On to the other side. So here in, oh, look at that. Is that a Black Widow? It is. It's gotta go. All right, I sprayed in here. I hope I got it. I know I hit it, but oh, there it is. I see it. It's still trying to run, but I know I got it. So I'm just going to continue spraying around in here, and I got some actual home defense too. I'm gonna go put in here. Matter of fact, that'll be another thing on our list. I usually walk around and spray the whole bus, just to keep that, combat that, you know. It's one thing that's kind of inevitable with this lifestyle, especially when you're parked at long periods of time. You develop bugs. So yeah. All right, so we got our trusty home defense, and I'm just going in here, and just spraying what I can. Right, I'm basically just coated this whole undercarriage in here, and I think we will be good to go. So if I did miss it, it'll definitely be got. That's a sound I never get tired of hearing. So we'll just do a quick check on our generator, and that's what's in this guy. See a lizard in there. I just want to check my coolant. I can see my coolant level is great. Guess I'll check the oil level. I don't really need to I've actually ran this here more recent, so I know that it's good. And actually, I'm not even going, well, I'm here. I wasn't going to bother with it because I know that this should be pretty straight. So, well, sorry, Mr. Froggy, but you got to come off, buddy. Okay. Yep, oil is great, looks good. coolant is good. Don't generally have too many issues out of this unit. It's full of fuel, ready to go. Filter's full. And then this bay over here is where I was telling you guys we have the is where the actual propane is housed. And there it is in there. That's the one that connects to the bus. We'll put that guy there. I guess it's good that I did open the compartment so I can go ahead and spray all this down, keep the bugs out. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to go ahead and shut the bus down, and I'll continue with my Sunday inspection. Peace out.